but what you are as a human being. Sometimes we have just a very beautiful body. It is already quite significant, resonates something. Hi, here's Markku again, and this time I'm talking about the creator economy and the future implication of that economy, which is now being created. You know, it's quite remarkable that we have that type of economy, which is essentially based how much money you have, maybe not even so much about how great your business idea is, but what you are as a human being. You know, not too long ago, let's say some decades back, it would have been incomprehensible to think this type of economy to emerge, where different digital challenge conveying different types of the messages, but allowing people to take part of those channels and come up with their own voices. The creator economy as a word is actually quite nice because it puts the fact and the emphasis on we human beings as creators. We have ideas, we have learned something. Well, sometimes we have just a very beautiful body, but mostly it is really about what we have learned and how are we conveying the message that what we have learned. As said, in the past, most of the pace that most of the people have the possibilities was that you had some sort of possibility to talk to your locals or to your friends. But with this new digital space, we suddenly can reach anywhere. And if you think about the growth of this type of economy, and we're now talking about 100 billion economy as of 2022 or something like that, it is already quite significant, particularly because it's been growing up very rapidly. You can think that, well, in the future there will be just more of that. And there are a couple of reasons why. I come from academic circles. I have been done most of my work in my life within academy. Now, in academy, there is one very, very fundamental principle, and that's the principle of peer reviews. If I'm an expert of something like a future studies in this case, then there are other people who have also some ideas on and have their profession something to do with the future studies that come and look at what type of stuff that I've been producing and give that feedback. Now, creator economy works essentially the same way. We are talking to our peers, and our peers might be somewhere far away, but what unites us is, and this is always just a possibility, we might have some common interest. So what I'm speaking resonates something that you have experienced. The fundamental revolution with creator economy is happening because all of us are given some kind of a chance to raise our voice, our ideas, our insights, show something about ourselves as human beings and as ones that have been investigating something and want to deliver what they have been investigating. So today we have this wide range of from problems in relationship to your diet, to your exercise, to of course what I speak in myself, which is about what's happening in the world and what type of the implication it has in the future. Fundamentally, the creator economy is a part of this very big and fundamental wave, almost like a natural law that is taking place because of the digitalization. And it is decentralization of our systems everywhere in our societies these days. And you see the same phenomenon. Inside the organizations, they become more decentralized in terms of how they run and what type of the decision-making power is delivered at all layers. In the same ways, you can see that there is more and more decentralized energy systems coming up everywhere. So there is this overall trend, and in the geopolitics also we are getting into more decentralized world. So we see this phenomenon happening, and of course economy is no different. And so what we are seeing is that economy itself becomes decentralized, meaning that there are more and more those types of elements inside the economy that becomes a part of it. Creator economy is the sign of the new kinds of the economic reality that is happening all around the world, and which is all about how each of us can participate in a different way to our economy and to our society. And of course, it's not only about the economic benefits, but it's about how we actually are able to raise our voices and have an impact, because having impact is something that drives us human beings. Even if we want to do it just in our closest circles, we still want to have a certain impact. For the many of us, it's also about, can I extend my voice, kind of pass it over to the people that I have never met, cultures that I have never seen, but still reach to people that might find something interesting in what I'm saying. There is a new connectivity. There is a new idea of what we can as human beings, as individuals and as collectives produce. And we can do this now in a very different way than we were able to do it just some decades back. And that is because the technology is different, but also because we are more informed as human beings. And we have a lot of things to say. And finding these channels whereby we can reach is of top importance and creates a new space for that type of the bottom-up economy that is the promise of this type of post-industrial, more service, more network-oriented economies and societies. Subscribe to my channel, and from there you can see more stuff and learn more stuff about the future.